Carla Araujo. What's going on, everyone? So this video is titled, Wait Until Reality Hits. That is a comment that I got from a gentleman on one of my videos, one of my business pages. Wait until reality hits. And that video was based on, if you guys haven't listened to it, it's about love what you do. And because, well, if you hate what you do, then life is miserable. So the video is that. Not exactly what it is. It used to be my life. It was my past. It was the reality. That's what it was. But there's always some guy that's going to come in and try to break you. You know, it doesn't matter what I'm talking about. It could be real estate, it could be life, it could be marriage, it could be myself, it could be my kids, anything. There's always that one guy that comes in and just tries to shut you down and tries to make you feel miserable about what you posted out there. And, you know, God forbid that I know more than the man, you know. So I posted that video. It's a great video. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. It's about love what you do. So anyway, he quoted on there, he actually stated on there, wait until reality hits is what he put on there. Because the video is talking about love what you do and the struggles of it all, you know. So he puts, wait until reality hits, or wait until she gets hit with reality. So I want to talk a little bit about that, because what is your reality? What is my reality? So the guy who put that out there, you're a grown man. We're probably the same age. You're married, you have a family. The struggle is probably real for you. You're probably going through some hard times. So, and it's crazy because you're so angry that, you know, kind of put that on me. You're reflecting that anger. It's just, you feel threatened, you feel offended, you know. So that is your defense mechanism. You try to correct me. You try to bring me down. You're trying to defend yourself. I get it. My video threatened you. Because if it didn't, well, you wouldn't have posted that, right? Or you wouldn't have stated that. Wait until reality hits. Wait until she gets hit with reality. But you have no idea about my life. But if you followed me and you listened to me, you would. I put it all out there. Reality hit for me a couple of years back, many years back actually. In the moment, the reality was ugly. You know, I was lost. I was broke. I was depressed. I was suicidal. I was disconnected from my family, from my husband. I didn't want to be around anyone. Falling to my knees, I gave up. It was crazy. That was my reality. I hated what I was doing. I hated everyone around me. I hated myself. How could I love anything around me? So what is your reality? How big guy? Tell us your reality, Tiger. Because I didn't click on your page. I just saw that. And I saw your cover and you're a family guy. But if you are feeling that way, threatened by my video, and you're going through this ugly cycle, what are you putting your family through? So talk to us. Talk to someone about have you hit rock bottom? What is going on? Because I know for me, that's exactly where I was. And that's what that video is based. I didn't love what I was doing. I was depressed. I was all over the place. I was confused. I was lost. I was broke. I was done. I gave up. And then I found happiness. I found me. I found my purpose. So I was driven to fulfill that purpose. But I love when I see things like this because it just takes me back to the person I was. I used to run from people like you. I used to be embarrassed from people like you. And yes, men like you used to shut me down, or even women. Women do it to men all the time. Men are no different. Men go through their insecurities as well. And some women are vicious. They're out there just bringing them men down with their comments. So it can go both ways. But today, it's based on that male writing that. But it could go both ways. If a man makes a mistake in the family, God forbid, you make another one. Because your wife will come down hard on you. She makes you feel this little. So all your anger is reflected to everyone else that you're feeling threatened by. It's your defense mechanism to be a jerk. and that's okay. So, anyway, that video hit home. So talk to us. Find out what your reality is. Have you hit rock bottom? What's going on? Right? So there was a time in my life where I just remember I was so lost. I didn't know where I was going with any of this, right? So I remember putting a lot of my videos out there and my life out there, and it was just like getting these comments. And when I would come across something like that, so simple, so silly, I felt like I was hiding under the desk, like, oh shit, they know who I am. Let me hide, let me run, delete that. But I wasn't growing. I was running, fear. I was doubtful. I was like, where am I going with this? What am I doing? I would see my purpose. I would find it. I would love it. I would embrace it. I would move forward. And then something would shut me down. And that's who I was. So that's why I wanted to talk about this today. Because many of you put a lot of content out there. Many of you are trying to be these great salespeople. And comments like this will bring you down. It'll shut you down for 2 to 3 days, which means your business is closed. And all that anger and frustration goes on to your family or maybe to yourself. You start to question and doubt everything that you were doing great, and then you run into this. You run into comments, and it just brings you down. But it didn't bring me down. It gave me content, and that's why I'm here, because that was me. Today, I'm not calling you out so much, but I am telling you that is a defense mechanism. You're trying to correct me. So how are you possibly showing up? How are you showing up at home and in your business? So that is it. And that's all I have for you. Don't stop doing what you're doing. If you love what you do, keep going. But no, there's going to be people like this, men and women, that are going to bring you down. That are going to try to shut you off. Don't disappear. Come back. Keep doing what you're doing. Remember, if you love what you do, don't let anyone stop you from that. Especially men like this. So, what is your reality, right? Everyone have a great day. This is Carla Araujo, and I will talk to you soon.